Guys, welcome back to Makeup and Hustle. My name is Vidhi, and today we're creating this fun, easy look. So let's get straight into it. I'm starting out with priming my face. I'll leave all the names for all the products down below, but I'm mixing in two primers. So basically, my Maybelline Hydrating Primer mixed in with this Flower Beauty something luminizing product. Like I said, it will be mentioned down below. But I'm just mixing the two to get a really glowy finish underneath. And I'm just using my hands to apply that all over my face. If you're not comfortable with applying luminizing products in your T-zone, you don't have to. You can apply this just in the outer perimeters of your face if you want. But I just wanted a really luminous, dewy glow from within sort of a finish. So that's what I did. And then going in with my foundation, this is the Rimmel Match Perfection Foundation. I'll leave the shade name down below. And I'm just dotting that everywhere and then using a sponge to blend all of that out onto my face. While I'm blending my foundation, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel for more such fun videos. And if you're enjoying this video so far and you liked the look that I showed you in the beginning of the video, please don't forget to like this video as well. This is really super easy for beginners, and it's just a mess-free, hassle-free, minimum products makeup look of sorts. And then I'm going in with my concealer. Now, because the foundation I felt was a little bit darker for me, I decided to go in with a lighter concealer. So this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and normally I would just use this underneath my eyes, but I decided to highlight the center of my face, basically just to lighten up that foundation a little bit. And again, using the same sponge to blend all of that out. And I did take a lot of time with my under eyes because this is a really, really pigmented concealer. A little bit of it goes a really long way, so taking your time to blend it out. And I think this is really great, again, for longevity. My under eyes did not crease throughout the day, and it just stayed put for the rest of the day. So highly recommend just taking your time and blending it out into really thin layers. And then if you have to build it up, going in with another thin layer and then blending it out is probably the best way to do it. I did just take a brush for my inner corners. I felt like that just sort of blended out the inner corners a bit more seamless. And then going in with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I think this was in Sand, and I'm just using the e.l.f. concealer brush to apply that on my eyelids. Now, somehow my clips didn't get recorded, but I used the Morphe blush and contour palette, and I used that bronzer first that I showed you, and then I mixed in two of the blushes. I do apologize, I don't know what happened, like it just stopped recording all of a sudden, but that's the bronzer that I used on my face and the blush. And then I did set my under eyes and my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder as well, and I used a brush to set everywhere. And then I just took a smaller brush to contour my nose, and this is the technique that I've been using off late, and I absolutely love it. It's just so seamless. I highly, highly recommend. And then I'm going in with the highlight from the same palette. Oh my gosh, this highlight was incredible. This was the first time I was using this palette, and I was so impressed. The bronzer that I went in with was the second shade. It was a little too warm for me, so the next time I use this, I would probably go in with the next one. It was a little bit lighter and a little bit cooler toned as well. But yeah, I wanted to use palettes that were versatile and, you know, that was like one and done of sorts. Highly recommend that one. Again, if you're medium skin tone, it would be perfect for you. And then I'm using the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. I'm using maybe three shades out of this palette. Again, I wanted to keep it really, really simple, especially for beginners, you know, who are not very great at blending and you're still getting your foot into it. Using a bigger brush to apply that all over your eyelids and then blending it out and just taking your time to just sort of blend. I think that is the key technique. I just wanted to keep it really, really simple, but yet very elegant, very like you've put in a lot of work. So yeah, I'm just using this shade all over my eyelids and taking it up to my crease. And this is one of the techniques that I use all the time. It's just going back in with the powder that you've used to set your face, and then just blending out any harsh edges just around your brow bone area, and that just gives you like a really smooth blend. Like, you know, you've really taken your time, but honestly it's just a small technique that you use to sort of blend everything out. And then going in with a shimmery shadow. You can absolutely leave it at the matte shadow if you want. I always like adding shimmer in my eyelids. I just feel like it just makes it look more polished. So I'm just adding this shimmer shade on top, and I'm just applying that again all over my eyelids. I'm taking it all the way out to my outer corner as well. And then I'm going in with that second shade in the palette from the bottom row, and I'm just taking that in the outer corner and just, you know, again, blending out the harsh edges in the crease just ever so slightly, and that was the only one dip that I did, and I just used that per eye. So it was really incredible finish for that one as well. Again, with the eye primer that we used, it stayed put all day. I cannot complain at all. And then taking the first shade that we used on our eyelids and applying that in the lower lash line. And again, I wanted to keep it simple, like I said, so I decided to just go in with a kohl pencil. Oh, sorry. For my inner corner highlight, I used the same highlight that we used on our face. And this is a great tip. Again, it just blends everything out. It makes your look more put together because, you know, the look sort of ties in with that highlight that you've had. And then the blush as well, you can play up with those colors, like I said. So then again, I did not want to do any crazy sort of winged eyeliners or anything like that. Most of the times we're usually very busy preparing for Diwali and stuff like that, so we don't have that much time to get ready. So I just decided to go in with a kohl pencil that was MAC Smolder. Just tight lined my upper and lower waterlines, and then I'm just using a brush to sort of blend everything out. I set my face with the Mario Badescu spray that I've decanted in the MAC Fix Plus bottle. And then I just added one layer of mascara. So this is the Maybelline Lash Lift Mascara. I'm just adding one layer, and I'm taking my time to coat each and every single lash. This is just the top lashes that I did in the first time. Taking your time to sort of take it from the root of the lashes to the tip of your lashes. And I always go in a little bit more at the tip just to get that lengthening effect. And because this is like a lash lift plus kind of false lash effect of sorts, it does, if you take your time, it does give you that false lash effect. And then I'm letting that dry, and then I'm going in with my lip liner from Rimmel, and I think this was in Natural. Lining my lips and then filling them in as well. I tend to fill my lips in every time I use a lip liner because that again prolongs the wear of your lipstick. And then I'm going in with the Revlon Ultra HD lipstick or something like that. Again, it'll be in the description bar below. And I did go in with 2 coats of this because I wanted a little bit more of a berryish reddish undertone. So I did go in with 2 layers, and it stayed put again. Then I'm going in with the second layer of mascara, doing the same exact thing, and just making sure that it's built up nicely and fanned out nicely. And I also coated my lower lashes. You can go in with 3 coats. You can use 2 different mascaras as well. I really love this one, and double coating it is just perfect. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and happy Diwali, you guys. Take care. Until next time. Bye.